Now, every family does have its own traditions, and in our house, what happened after the lighting of the candles, Ma and her kerchief, and Pa and his yarmulke, which is a kind of a cap, would just settle down for a long winter's nap. We were raised by bears. And that left me and Rick to grapple with our annual dilemma, what to do about Santa. Because if he was coming, there were preparations to be made. We knew that. But if he wasn't, we would feel so foolish hanging stockings and the rest. And we knew that Santa was under no obligation to come to our home. We didn't celebrate Christmas, even though it permeated the air we breathed. It was not our holiday. We had no tree. What business did we have hanging stockings? And yet we had been good. We felt we were at least as good as David and Craig, our neighbors down the street, arguably better than Billy or Jackie or Danino, definitely better than Danino. And Santa was coming to all of their houses. He was coming to virtually every house on our street. Why would he skip over ours? Was this payback for Passover? And how would he even know? With all of those Christian rooftops on our street, how would he know that ours was different? Is it something distinctive about a Jewish chimney? Do they cut back the last few layers of bricks? You're great. I love you. Well, this is what we grappled with. And in the end, we decided to play it safe and try to have it both ways. So Rick would go, "What's the use? He's not coming." And I would say, "You're right. And let's get ready for bed." And I would take off my shoes and socks and ever so casually fling one of my socks into the air so that it happened to land on the mantle. It wasn't the firm commitment that hanging it would have been, but I figured if Santa came, unless he was a total putz, he'd go there, right? Rick took this in and repeated my performance, although being younger, it took him several casual tosses. And then, suddenly, I would get a ferocious appetite. I would say to Rick, "I need some milk and cookies. And you look like you could use a carrot." But no sooner would I get all of the goodies laid out, attractively displayed on the coffee table, when mysteriously my appetite would vanish. And I would say to Rick, "We can leave this stuff here until morning," and off we would go to bed. But, you know, what child really sleeps right away on Christmas Eve? So after tossing around for a while, I whispered over to the bed next to mine, "Rick, you still awake?" Rick would go, "Yeah, I'm afraid to close my eyes. I'm having visions." "I am too. What are you seeing?" "Looks like fruit." "I think they're sugar plums. Are yours doing anything?" "Looks like they're dancing. I think it's a folk dance." "Mine too, Rick. It's the horror. And mine are singing Hava Nagila." And there we were nestled, all snug in our beds, while visions of sugar plums danced the hora in our heads to the strains of Hava Nagila.